Halloween is a pagan holiday. True or false? False. Even though many people believe Halloween is pagan, there's actually no solid evidence that it has pagan origins. It's actually very clearly a Catholic holiday, marking the first day of Hallowtide, a 3-day period which includes Halloween, All Saints' Day, and All Souls' Day. Halloween was originally called All Hallows' Eve, a word that means holy. And in this case, holy is referring to the saints. Halloween is the eve of All Saints' Day, where we commemorate and honor all the saints in heaven, both known and unknown. Back in the 8th century, Pope Gregory III established November 1st as the date for All Saints' Day. Halloween is the eve of All Saints' Day, which is why we celebrate it on October 31st. And we celebrate All Souls' Day on November 2nd, and that's where we pray for and remember the souls in purgatory. So Halloween is very clearly a Catholic holiday. Now, over the centuries, a lot of folk customs developed in Europe and in other countries, and some of these were things like dressing up and trick-or-treating and carving pumpkins or lanterns. Catholic immigrants later brought these customs to America, where they became part of the mainstream. It's important to note that the Catholic Church doesn't actually have a problem with these kind of folk customs, so it's okay for Catholics to participate in them if they choose to. But things are a lot more complicated now, because in Western society, there's an increasingly dark side to Halloween that Catholics need to be aware of. You can see it in the gory, violent, and horrifying displays that glorify death and the occult and show complete disrespect for the dead. I became especially aware of these kind of displays after I returned to the church. Last fall, my husband and I visited this very pretty town on a river, which was known for its Halloween displays. And when we saw the actual displays, we were absolutely shocked and horrified at how violent they were and how gory they were and how they showed such a disrespect for the dead. There was something very evil about these displays. And so my husband and I, we moved away from these displays and we did our best to avoid the areas of town where these displays were. One of the things that disturbed me the most about these displays was how they showed such a blatant disrespect for the dead. And that's totally against everything we stand for as Catholics. As Catholics, we believe that all life is sacred and that the dead are to be treated with the utmost respect. We remember the souls of our dead and we believe that they live on and we continue to pray for them. That's what Halloween, All Saints' Day, and All Souls' Day is all about. The time has come for Catholics to take back Halloween. We can do this by remembering the true purpose of these days, to honor the saints and to pray for the souls of our dead. I wanted to share some ideas that I have for how Catholics can keep these days holy. If you decide to participate in Halloween festivities, remember that you are a representative of the Catholic faith. This means we can really set an example for others. So this involves making sure that all costumes are modest and in good taste, staying away from any kind of disturbing displays, and also doing what you can to keep children away from these types of displays too, and from the dark side of Halloween. It's also important to teach children about why Halloween is important for Catholics. All Saints' Day is a holy day of obligation, so be sure to get to Mass on that day. On top of that, it's a really nice idea to spend time with the saints. Read about them, teach your children about them, pray to your favorite saints. There's even All Saints novenas online that you could participate in. Anything that really helps to remember the purpose of that day. Now for All Souls' Day, try to get to Mass or to pay a visit to the cemetery if you can. It's also important to take the time to say some special prayers for the souls in purgatory on that day. that soon they may be with God in heaven. The bottom line is that during this time, it's a great opportunity for us to be good representatives of our Catholic faith and to be witnesses to Christ's love for us. By taking back Halloween in this way, we can nurture our faith, take a stand against darkness and secularism, and bring holiness and light to the world around us. I wish you and your family a safe, happy, and holy Halloween. May God bless you.